Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today it's another day of our junk journal. We are midway right now, so we will be working on those 2 pages today. But so far, this is what we have completed. So for this page, I wasn't quite sure what I'm gonna make, but I bought somewheres this paper, and it is really nice paper, but I wasn't quite sure what can we do with this. And I thought, why not try to create really simple envelope? So the paper measures 7 7/8 by 7 7/8. So as long as you have a square piece of paper, you can actually do that. So it will be really simple. So we're going to turn it around and we're going to match 2 corners, just like that. And that's where we will fold. And we will do the same thing on this side, just fold it. So the bottom of it, we need to fold, but it has to overlap over those squares. So I would suggest just to line it up kind of straight with your board, at least one side, and be guided by the lines, how you want to fold this. So I'm going to position a little lower. It's about 1/4 inches on each side, and it doesn't have to be perfect. And we almost have our envelope. So this one didn't come out exactly straight. This panel should be a little bit further out. Now when I fold it, you can see it, everything is nice and straight. So the little tip in here, I will cut this out. So I am just gonna make a little marking here, and I will cut that mark off across, just like that. And as you can see, we have envelope. So now I will apply small strip of glue right here and right here. And I'm not going all the way to the end. You don't have to, because you don't want anything spill on this side. Here is our envelope. So now the top, again, I'm gonna go against my board. I will position it kind of halfway, wherever I want the score to be, and I will crease it, just like that. We just created envelope. How simple is this? I don't think you can make this any simpler as it is. Now, as you can see, this is trying to open up, so we're gonna make really simple closure. And honestly, it doesn't have to be even the same paper, but since I have so much of it, let me just take something that I don't really know what to do with. And I think I like this. So what I'm gonna do, I am gonna cut out this little band right here. I'm gonna cut it just across. And I want to use that as a closure. So I'm going just by my eye. I'm gonna just fold this over and cut it right here. So I will use this for the closure. So when you have it open, you just slide this right underneath and it's closed. Just like that. And it depends how far you want to go. I don't want to go too far with this, but I will just apply a little glue on both sides. And this is a little more than little. Just like that. I'm not making this totally straight because I want you to be able to easily fold this in, just like that. And we can actually glue this whole thing in here, or you don't have to, or we can make a little pocket and just put this on the inside. So it is totally up to you how you want to do it. And maybe I will use this as just a piece, just like that, to make it a little bit more interesting. I think on the back of this we can create a little pocket, so you can put additional things in there. So what I'm gonna do, I am gonna cut out, what I want to do is actually create like a triangle. So the pocket will be here. I'm just eyeballing this. So here is my triangle. We can glue it right here. Again, on two sides, just a little strip. We can place it right here. And we do have our little pocket. Now, this little collection came with different things. So I think I'm just gonna cut this in half, make a little booklet out of this. I can round the corners. And we can place something in there. So now, since we have done this, then I will make a little pocket on this side. So we will measure 8 inches. So we want something less than that. And the pocket will be about 2.5 inches. So 2.5, let me do 2 3/4. And we said 8 inches. I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. I will make it 7 3/4. Again, glue only on 3 sides, just a tiny strip. We will place it in here, and now we have room for our envelope. I want to make sure that this is all stuck before I start putting things in there. Okay. So we got packet, we got little envelope. Now I was working today on different project and I got some clips laying around. So if you really don't want to use your packet, you can just clip your envelope. At some point, maybe we will work on some different type of clips. So now for this page, we will make something similar that we have done before. So I will use this leftover paper. And let me make sure that this will fit 5.5. And this is 12. That should be perfectly fine, but if I'm not sure and I want to use certain design, there's always something we can do. So let me just measure this again. 5.5 by 8. So I will cut this paper to 7 3/4. And that's 5.5. I will cut this to 4. And actually I would love to have this entire butterfly. I will cut it to 5.25. And I want this side 5.25. I will use some cardstock, cream cardstock. I will cut this to 5.25. All right. So this piece is 7 3/4. So we will score this piece at 7 3/4. Fold it over. And I think we're gonna score this. So we will score this at 3/4. And I want this side to be like that. So we need to score on this end. So I'm going to position it 8 inches and score at 7 1/4. That's gonna give me 3/4 right here. And these will become the pages. Now we will trim the angles right by that score at the edge. We will trim those 2 sheets. Now this, I want it to be the bottom. And since I have a little bit of that paper left, I will make a little band going across, maybe this way. So what I'm gonna do, I will apply just a little bit glue right here at the edge. I will place it right here. So when I turn this over, I can actually trim this so we have perfect dimension for the band. I can apply a little bit adhesive on this side. And we have a little band to kind of tuck things in. Now this side, that's where the score is. I'm gonna apply a little bit glue on 2 sides only. And we are making a little pocket. Now you can't really see it, that this is the pocket. So just to kind of identify this, I am gonna cut small strip of the paper that I used for the band. And I'm doing maybe 1/4 inch only. I will apply a little strip of glue right here on that pocket all across. And I will apply the strip right here. The only reason why I'm doing this is because if there is nothing in here, you can't see it, that there is actually a pocket. So now we're gonna trim the sides. And now we can glue these pieces right on top of it, actually underneath of this. So we apply the glue here. Now when I'm putting this down, I want to make sure that the top and the bottom is straight, but I do want to see that score in here. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing with this side. So I will apply the glue. When I position it, again, I do want to see that score, just to make sure that we won't have difficult time actually closing this. And when you close it, pay attention to your top and the bottom. It should be straight, and it is. So now, it really depends how you want this to close. I think I want it to close this way. So I am gonna do something with this panel. This is the reason why I created this one so long. So I'm gonna do approximately 2.5 inches. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open this and I will mark, I should probably take pencil, but 2.5 inches and 2.5 inches right here. Now on this panel, I'm gonna try to position this approximately even on a board. So this will be the middle. I am gonna make a little mark. And now I'm cutting across right where those marks are. Here and here. Now this is shape of envelope, but that's not what we're gonna do. So I'm using the board as my positioning tool. So I'm placing this straight down, and now I am gonna put my ruler this is gonna be approximately 1 inch and 3/4, and I really need pencil for this. So I am gonna make it mark with my pencil right here and right here. See, the mark is about 1/4 of an inch. When I open this page, I'm gonna try to join that line, but I will cut it. And now I can erase my mark. And I have a little cut in here. Now what I wanted to do is to make that closure, just like this. So again, when you have this open, you know, when you just make it cut, you don't see it. But now when you start closing that, that is gonna get a little bit puffy. And now you can see that the closure is right here. If you don't like this and you wanna highlight that, you can always make some type of decoration. And I have a little bit of paper left, different color. So you could make a little strip, cut it to size, and just place it in here. And maybe that's what I will do. So I'm trying to identify the cut, which is approximately right here. Let me cut this off. And to make it look a little bit different, I'm just gonna cut 2 little angles on each side, and we can glue this right here. So at any point you will know where your packet is. Just like that, and I'm trying to position this approximately on the middle. So now there is no question where your closure is. So now we can take this whole piece and just glue it right here. And actually, I won't glue the entire piece. I will glue only 3 sides. 1, 2, and 3. When we glue this, you will have little extra pocket on this side. Okay, so now I do have little paper here. I will just trim it. I will make it a little bit smaller so it fits that pocket. We can put it on the inside. And now you can see that this is a little bit too long. I am gonna just make it little marks on both sides where I need to cut it. Now what I'm gonna do, I will cut a little bit, leave a little space and cut all the way down. So wherever the cut is, I am just gonna cut this on an angle and the same thing on this side, little angle. So you see now we are creating this little tab. Okay, we created a little tab. So now when you place this on the inside, you don't have to remember that something is there because you do have your little card right there. So this is our really short, quick project for this week. I hope you like it. I think it's kind of a little bit different. I hope you like it the way we made this envelope. Really nice and easy with very easy closure. We have this opening with plenty of room to put something in there. Now over here you can keep it for your notes, your little journaling. We can apply little stickers. You know, I bought these little sticker books and I do have quite few of them. I saw them in Dollar Tree and I figure why not? We can probably use something from here. And use it in our project. I like this one. May all dreams come true. So we can decorate our pages however we like. Maybe this one with a little note. Here are little stars. Maybe we can place them in here. So there's so many different things you can do with the stickers. But this is nice place for the notes. If you are putting something in here, maybe you want to write something about it. So this is our middle page. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon in my next video.